Patriots start from the 16-yard line. First pass from Jones over the middle, caught for a first down. Third down and 9. Patriots need the 37-yard line. Jones in the pocket. This time Stevenson makes the catch and picks up a New England first down. Jones on third down over the middle into Washington territory. It's the tight end Hunter Henry. 10th play of the drive for New England. Third down and 9. Jones' pass is caught. Thornton stops short. 2 yards shy of the marker. It will be a 57-yard field goal attempt. They go for it on fourth down. Jones fires downfield. Pass incomplete. He was looking for Thornton. Sacked 41 times, most in the league, but only once last week after Washington made some changes on the offensive line. Howell over the middle. First down and more for De'Ami Brown to the New England 37-yard line. Pass caught. Gibson spins out of the first tackle.
Putting your offense in the best position, and in turn, you're going to win a lot of games that way.
Howell now rolling right on 2nd and 8, and the pass is caught by Jamison Crowder.
In the coverage.
Third down and 1. High snap, and Howell will be wrapped up from the left hash. Pressway places it down. Slide from 37 to give Washington
I play worse.
Here's Jones on 3rd and 5. Looking for Thornton. So the Patriots must get to the 30-yard line. Howell under pressure, fires back the other way, and it's caught for a first down and more. It's Byron Pringle, the former Chief, takes it all the way out to the 49-yard line. Final minute, first quarter. Empty backfield. Gibson across midfield. Antonio Gibson down the sideline. Final play of the first quarter. 2nd and 10. Howell's pass is caught by Dotson. From the Patriots 18. It's Robinson with the push. Picks up another Commander's first down.
Down here in the red zone, top 10 in opponent's red zone TD percentage.
2nd down and 7. Robinson to the end zone. Touchdown. Empty backfield on 3rd down. Jones fires, broken up. Excellent defensive play made by the rookie out of Mississippi State, Emmanuel Forbes. Thornton was the intended receiver.
Bill's done it all. He's seen it all, right, Kenny?
2nd down and 8.
Fumble!
Lost the football. Patriots have recovered. The Patriots, the 2nd lowest scoring team overall this season, averaging under 15 points per game. Nothing so far today. Jones to the end zone. Hunter Henry, touchdown. Second down and 7. Fake to Robinson. Howell throws. First down. Jahan Dotson. 3rd down and 5 for Washington.
Howell has McLaurin one-on-one, top of the screen.
Instead, looking for Jamison Crowder. Jones with 14 pass attempts. Fake to Stevenson. Throws complete. Juju Smith-Schuster, his first catch today. From the 35, Stevenson, first down and more. Ramondre Stevenson still going. Chased by Pearl. Stevenson into the end zone. 64 yards for a New England touchdown. 3rd down and 9 for the Commanders. Howell rolling to his right. He throws. Pringle picks up a Washington first down. Out to the 33. Second down at 6. Fake to Gibson. Howell swings it out. Gibson makes the catch and picks up another Commanders since 2018 than anybody else in the entire league. On 2nd and 10. Howell looking. Now throws, and Gibson in the backfield. Howell on 2nd down under pressure. Down he goes. Dietrich Wise with his 2nd sack of the season.
Defense has since stepped up, and the crowd's getting into it.
3rd down and 23 following the sack. Howell across midfield. Howell stays on his feet and is close to a Commander's first down. Looks like he picked it up.
I think he got it.
Wow.
Ron Rivera told us he thinks he has his guy. I'm starting to believe him.
Howell on 1st down with time. Over the top to Logan Thomas. Thomas to the Patriots 21-yard line. Another Washington first down. Howell throws on 3rd down. It is Pringle again.
25 seconds left in the half.
They have all 3 of their timeouts. Howell rolling right. Looking. Now throws. It's intercepted in the end zone by Kyle Duggar. Duggar takes it out. Wow.
To be very honest. Let's get back to the game, Kenny. I know.
Totally on you.
That was definitely all me.
3rd down and 4. Jones complete. First down. Elliott to the Washington. 3rd down and 10. Jones taken down. Back at the 48-yard line, there's a flag.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense, number 55. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
3rd down and 11. Jones fires, and that hits the defender, St. Juice.
That's nice coverage.
Here's Ryland. 43-yard attempt from the left hash. Patriots lead by 7 on the north end. Yes, largest in the U.S. 2nd down and 4. Gibson gets back up.
180, set.
From the 45, here's Gibson.
Here it is.
Gibson running hard. Another Washington first down. So with Robinson, so Brissett helping signal in the plays. 2nd down and 10. Here's Howell going deep to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Dodson. What a throw, what a catch.
Trying to get back to that the way he was when he was playing at Penn State. Just hang on to the ball.
Thanks, Shannon.
Simple enough.
Pass is caught by the tight end, Henry. Bucks formation to the right, 3rd down and 9. Jones goes that way, and Smith-Schuster brought down at the 41-yard line, 5 yards shy of the marker. That was what Howell scrambled for 24 yards at a Commander's first down. Howell fires downfield. McLaurin made the catch. Another 3rd and long conversion for Washington.
That's dirty. That's dirty. That was a nice route by McLaurin.
Howell on 1st down, complete. Another first down and more. McLaurin all the way down to the Patriots' 12. Howell throws it through the back of the end zone. So the Patriots defense holds Washington to a field goal attempt here. Trust Wade places it down. Joey Sly. Kick is good.
Right now, no sacks for the Commanders.
There's Stevenson up the sideline. 2nd down and 2. Stevenson, first down. Empty backfield for New England. Jones pass incomplete. And there is a flag. 3rd down and 1. Commanders pick up the first. Third down and 11. Howell stands in the pocket. Now swings it out. Not nearly enough. Thomas tripped up by Bentley. Second down and 10. Jones from the end zone.
Oh, nice catch.
What a catch. Made by Douglas for a New England first down. Jones on third down. Airs one out. And it's broken up. Knocked away from Stevenson. Great defensive play. Second and 10. Howell from the end zone. Throws. Caught by Gibson. That gives Washington a little bit of breathing room. Third down and short upcoming. Third down and 3. Howell's pass caught. First down for the Commanders. Terry McLaurin out to the...
Funny thing is, I can't even tell you his go-to guy. He spreads the wealth to everybody on third down.
Well, Pringle's made some big catches on third down. This time, they are stopped short. Crossway booting it downfield. Taken out the 25-yard line by Douglas. Across the 35, the 40. There is a flag. Big return by Douglas.
There were 2 fouls on the play. During the return, holding against the return team, number 14. That penalty is declined.
At
the snap, offside, defense, number 3. That penalty is to force 5 yards from the previous spot. It results in a first down Washington.
If Washington picks up a first, they'll be able to run out the clock. Howell goes deep. Looking for De'Ami Brown. So the Patriots with no timeouts. They will get the 2-minute warning. Jones pass caught. First down. Taken out to the 24-yard line. Jones pass. Diving catch. Out at the 45. Made by Smith-Schuster. They're out of timeouts. Fourth down and 4. Jones throws. Smith-Schuster makes the catch at the Washington 43.
He likes what they've been doing.
Second down and 8. Jones over the middle. Broken up and picked off. And now some extracurricular activity. State Farm game break coming up. And then a huge game, Cowboys and Eagles. America's Game of the Week. For Jonathan Vilma, Shannon Spank, and our entire crew, I'm Kenny Albert. Commanders over the Patriots.